blast off.
Happy Monday, everybody.
Sorry we're late.
It's just Amanda and I here in the store today. So thank you, guys.
Have a good one.
So we have been, what have we been? We've been trying to run the whole store.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. We both got text messages. So, we have a giveaway. We're going to give this little cup cozy to Billy Markoff.
Yay, Billy.
Yay, Billy. Come in and get your cup cozy, my friend. And announcements. Do you have some announcements? Do we have any?
We have Viking Club on Wednesday.
Yeah.
And then
Saturday we have
our Christmas party.
Luck here in the store, and we provide the turkey and the ham and the smashed potatoes for you. And if everyone else will just bring a potluck to share, dessert, veggie, salad, whatever you want to bring, rolls, we're open for it, right?
Right. So this is for the Thornton store.
Mm-hmm.
But we also have Littleton's a week from Saturday. So Thornton is this Saturday.
Uh-huh.
And then on December 20th is Littleton's. And we are asking that everyone needs to sign up so we know how many people to prepare for. We would greatly appreciate that. And then Linda Coberley, excuse me. I just wanted to let you know that I'm still working on your thing we were spoiking about. That we were spoiking about earlier. Well, Peggy, I don't know if it's because you had a hard time finding us today or if it was because we were 5 minutes
really
late.
Well, not really late, but we had a customer.
Peggy says, I like your shirt, Val.
Oh, ta-da! Thank you.
And Wanda, yes, there are no individual days of the 12 days of Christmas. I know we've had some confusion with the email, but the 12 days of Christmas is gone at this point. So those emails are basically for the people who did purchase the 12 days of Christmas.
And they're automatically set to go out. We didn't know that we would sell out of our 12 days of Christmas so quickly. And it just went bing, bang, boom. We've got, that's about it. We don't really have a lot of clubs or a lot of classes in December. It's too busy for everyone.
Linda says Facebook is screwing with us.
Really?
Yeah, because there's a whole bunch of people saying that it was hard to find.
Oh, well, wasn't us then, right?
It's weird.
Okay, so we are making a fun little project today. This weekend, Janine Babich put out a free little snowman Trivet.
So cute.
He is cute. And so I'm going to sew him up today. Now, there is a version. There are two versions. Snowman A is in a smaller hoop and only does the center. And then you finish it on your sewing machine. So for some of you who have a smaller hoop, you can use that. This is the larger size, so this is Snowman B, and everything is done in the hoop. All righty, so this is what I start out with, and I did make up a little kit for you. Amanda's got it there by her. Looky there.
$6.59, and it will make one of the trivets.
Yeah.
It is still free on her website. We have it linked to today's date on the calendar.
She just did it over the weekend. Now, I did add a basting stitch around it just for placement purposes. So for those of you who have your basting on your machine, I suggest you do that. Maybe I should go in and do that so they can see it.
Do you know what size this middle section is?
I'll tell you in a minute. I think it's about that big.
I'm going to say it's like a 6.5.
6 or something like
that.
Let's look here on the USB.
Like a 6.5 inch square.
Yeah, Snowman 1, it doesn't really tell me what size it is. but we're going to go with Snowman B. I'm going to set this, but what
Hi, Birdie.
I found is that I really didn't know where I was going to start it in my hoop. So by going into your layout and doing a basting stitch around the outside edge, that tells you exactly where you want to lay your fabrics.
If it stitches.
Oh, well, that was really sweet of it, isn't it? Stop, please.
Laura John says, hi, nice people.
Hello, nice lady. All right, so if you have a machine that does a basting stitch, and it did just what mine did today, is when you thread your or put your bobbin thread in, don't tear it off. Just leave it there. That way, when we go to do this, and I'm just going back to 0, and I'm going to start it over again, it should catch. Now, I think, if I remember right, and I left the instructions over on the other table, I think it said to cut squares that are you setting this up for me or for you?
I was going to let it finish basting. They want to see where the basting stitch is.
Okay. So it said to cut 9 by 9 inch squares, but I gave you...
I'm going to go back real quick.
Okay. Oh, where it is here on the system? Sure. Go to layout.
So layout, and then this one here, the box with the flower.
We have to go back to 0. That's why it won't show you. There you go. And now you took it off, but there it is around there. Pretty neat, huh?
Pretty neat.
All right. So we gave you in the kit enough fabric to cut 10-inch squares. That way you know you've got enough to do this. So I have one layer of Insul Bright here. Center it over the basting stitch. Then I have my background fabric with a layer of SF101 ironed onto the back and a layer of fusible Pelon fleece ironed onto the back. So just make sure that you've got this pretty well centered. And then we are off and running at the races. And it's going to start with the quilting on the background.
Hi, Marlene.
And I'm going to use that basting stitch again when we are almost finished, just to help us a little bit. Anyhow, this is such a cute little guy. Amanda's busy doing something on her computer while we're letting this whole machine run.
Does that all come in the kit, Marie says?
Not the Insul Bright and not the batting, just your fabric. But we do have Insul Bright up on the website if you want to order some.
We do.
We would have had to charge a lot more for the kit. if we would have put all the batting and the Insel Bright and things in it. Maybe we should have started live 10 minutes early, because now we have no customers.
There you go.
Yeah.
What size hoop are you using?
This is a 9.5. No, 10.5, because that's what I found. You could use a 9.5, but I just grabbed the one that was underneath here. And I'm using 1 layer of no-show mesh.
One layer of mesh.
This is also, it's doing our background quilting, and then it is going to do the placement for the applique nose and eyes. And can you guess? It's a carrot nose. Amazing, isn't it?
Does Insel Bright have a wrong and a right side?
No, it does not. Just don't put it in the microwave. It's highly ill-advised to do that.
Be a little interesting.
It would be interesting, wouldn't it? Bing!
Darlene, if you go to our website for today's date on our events calendar, there will be the title of the class. If you click on that and open up the next page, it will show you a picture of the project. It will show you a description, and just below the description, there will be a link that says click here to be taken to website.
All right. And now I'm changing over to orange. Guess why?
For nose.
I'm going to do the eyeballs in orange now for the nose. Just thought I'd throw you a little bit of a
Throw you
curve.
for a loop.
Just a little bit of a curve. So our staff Christmas party was downtown Denver on Saturday, and that was the same night as the Parade of Lights. It was interesting getting down there, wasn't it?
It was.
Some people gave up and went home because the streets were blocked off. There was no parking. Now I am going to restitch this particular stitch because it's single stitching, and I like double when I am doing an applique stitch. There you go. Cut out.
Is a hot dish going to melt the thread you're using?
Nope. Nope.
It would have to be really, really, really hot.
No, it's not gonna. Trust me. I set my stuff on that all the time. All right, I'm going to trim around his nose. I'll just pull it off. It'll be easier. And you can talk to him while I trim.
While she trims.
Little nose, little nose.
Little nose.
Where are you?
I'm not familiar with this song.
I'm not either. But that tune is something. It's not Little Nose, though.
Can't think of it.
Maybe someone watching will know what I was talking about. Sometimes things just pop into the head.
We should do sewing karaoke.
What a great idea. Go ahead.
I'm going to. It's going to be fun.
All right, so we're going to do the outline, or the stitching on the carrot, and then do his outline real quick. Don't yawn, please.
Linda says that she loves those skizzers.
I love those skizzers too.
And Barb, this is what Val is making. It is a newly released free design from Janine Babich.
Yeah.
Free on her website.
And you linked our website to her website.
It's right there, Barb.
Looky there.
He's staring at you. Very, very cute.
So have the elves been behaving at your house?
Yes.
Have they? Ralphie the elf got in a little bit of trouble.
Really?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
What did he do?
Well, yesterday, he crawled up in the Christmas tree by the front door and almost got impaled on a pine cone. He was looking out the window for Cora.
Oh my goodness.
I know. And this morning when I got up, he was swinging on the beads on the banister. I don't know. I just don't know what to do with that elf. How about yours?
Mine had babies.
Had babies?
They had babies.
Oh my. That's interesting. How many more babies did they have?
Well, we have 2 elves. Lily's is Snowy Bubblegum.
Okay.
And Miko's is Chippy.
Chippy. Okay.
And it is I guess it's a thing this year because Lily and I went to the grocery store one night and discovered these little baby elves for sale. And so then Lily was like, why are they for sale? Why are they here? But
you got baby elves. Okay, so you're in your package, or if you get a kit, you're going to get kind of a square of the black for the eyes. If you lay it like that, there's more than ample room to get both eyeballs.
Anne says my birthday is the 29th. This would make a cute gift. Hint, hint.
Oh, which Anne?
Dillbeck. She says I'll be as old as Val, I believe.
Oh, Miss Anne, we've got a bag of goodies in the back for you too. Maybe when we ship it out, there might be a birthday gift in there. You never know. Okay, so I'm going to do the same thing here. Just run this one more time, just so that I know I don't cut the threads on this fabric. You could use, I probably wouldn't use felt. I was thinking you could use felt or glitter or, vinyl. But if you're setting a hot dish on it, might not be. But we iron them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's fine.
I don't know about the vinyl.
Maybe not the vinyl.
The heat transfer stuff would be fine.
Right, but the luxe I'm not so sure about.
Yeah.
All right, one more trim, my friends, and then we'll get this little guy finished up. So how about with the baby story? What happened this morning when there were babies?
Well, each year I buy a kit from a crafty lady.
Uh-huh.
And it comes with the days prepackaged.
Oh.
And they have little signs for each day.
Oh.
So
I need to know about this little lady.
It's fun. It's very fun.
Much easier than coming up with something.
Yeah. And the kids love it. So it was like they left for the night, to go to the North Pole. And then they came back with 2 baby elves and birth certificates.
Oh.
So Lily and Miko got to name
new babies.
The new babies.
See, I know that Cora knows that it's Grandma doing Ralphie every day, but this will probably be our last year, I would think.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to go do the satin stitch around the outside of the eyeballs. One day Ralph somehow got down in the stocking. I'm not quite sure how he crawled up there and did that. And one day he was pole dancing, is what Cora said, on the chandelier. He has been a busy boy.
It's a lot of fun. And seeing the excitement is all,
Yes,
all the fun.
Jake and Flo are just sitting. They're not doing much this year, are they? They're tired. They've been quilting.
They've been quilting. They're hard at work.
They are. So we're finishing up the eyes, but we have to do some pupils in the eyes, or little white spots. Are those the pupils? No. Black eyes, the little white.
Cornea?
It's. This is a snowman. Who knows what their parts of their eyes are called?
Hey, Cindy.
And we have a breeze blowing here in Denver. Maybe all the snow will be gone at my house, I hope. It was a lot.
And then now I looked at the weather this week, and it's like in the 50s all week.
Right.
Interesting.
Yeah, we never know what it's going to be.
Colorado weather, unpredictable.
So when you go out and download this design from Janine, and you go out to her website sometime, it's always nice to leave a little note saying thank you very much for the design. All right, we need some pink cheeks, don't you think?
I think so.
On every happy snowman. Little pink in his cheeks because he's been out rolling in the snow.
Rolling in the snow.
Well, he was losing a little weight with the wind and the sun and everything. So he found a snowbank. So again, if anybody wants a kit, I did make up some kits. What did you say they were? $5.49?
$6.49?
$6.49.
$6.59, sorry.
$6.59, see?
Kits for today. Kits for today. Rocking in a winter wonderland.
To go with a snowman trivet.
Lost track of time. Hello from Florida. Planning to stitch this out on Wednesday for my Tuesday paper dolls group Christmas party next week.
Must be out well.
Robin, sometimes we do.
We have some calls to make yet today, but some of you ladies, if you want to get your bags before Christmas, if you want to give us a call so we can get those on their way, that way they'll get to you prior to Christmas. All right. Now we're going to do his little eyeballs. All right, now we are going to do the scallop. This is done a little differently than what you do sometimes, but we're going to put the green, which is the border fabric, down, and then we will create the scallop. Now this is where I said I added a step, or I did add a step in here, because with all of this heaviness, the first one I made, my background fabric, my border fabric, got a little messed up. So what I want you to do is to go back to 0, do a +1. This takes you out here to your basting stitch. And by going to your basting stitch, that will give you a tack down. And I hope this catches this time. I think it will. So we're just going to redo this step 1 with the basting stitch that I added.
I'm back.
Hi, how are you?
Oh, wonderful.
Well, I can't get this thing to go. I think I'm getting too old to do this anymore. What do you think? Yes?
No.
It doesn't want to thread for me. It's being very, very difficult, to say the least. The Radiance and I sometimes have an issue with the thread cutter. I don't know if any of you other ladies have experienced this or not. Amanda, you found a way to get up here and do it, haven't you?
I just get dramatic with it.
Okay, I'm dramatic. All right, I get it. So I am back at that first basting stitch. I'm just going to hold the fabric down here so that it doesn't wrinkle, because this is going to be outside of my design. Then we'll go back to the scallops. This is not written in the directions. This is a vowelism.
Vowelism?
Mm-hmm. And you can see, if you cut a 9 by 9 inch piece like Janine says, it would work. I just thought, if you cut 10 inches and I gave you a 10-inch strip, it works really well. Okay, so now we are going to back up to that stitch, which is number 9. Then we're going to do some more trimming. Trim.
Sybil said she had had trouble with that when she was at an event.
Yeah. If the embroidery arm gets too close, it's hard to get to. And if your fingers are a little arthritic like mine are anymore, it's even harder. Okay, again, I am going to back up one color because I want this to be stitched twice. Then what we're going to do is to take, and we're going to cut this center piece out, and guess what's going to be underneath of there? Our cute little snowman. All right, I'm going to take this out, and then I'm going to come over here and tilt the phone because Amanda's manning the phones in real life. And what we're going to do is to come into here really gently, get that layer of fabric, then come here, and you're going to trim all of these little scallops. Then we'll do a satin stitch all the way around there. And hopefully I've got it pointed in kind of the right direction for you. Sort of. Amanda and I are here alone because Patrick and Steve went to Wyoming to do repairs today. Matt is in Littleton, so it's the two of us holding down the fort.
In a winter wonderland.
That too. Oh, you know, something else we didn't mention is our show and tell, make and take.
Yes.
And
next Tuesday, we have our Sew and Tell Make and Take, which we are also, not tomorrow, next week on Tuesday.
Yep.
We are going to do our Make and Take, and that is something we would also need you to RSVP for.
And are we doing a potluck that day?
Yeah.
Okay. All we do is eat around here in December. So, yeah, be sure to let us know. And again, and that I'm sure is true for, is she doing a make and take in Littleton? Or are they just doing a gift exchange? Okay. So do that for Littleton too if you're going to attend down there. That way we know to have enough supplies for you. Almost. So this is what you do, is to get the frame. And it's interesting. The first one I did, I thought, oh, that has to go, that green fabric has to go on first. Well, no, Val. I was wrong. Now we're going to do our frame, satin.
They said you're doing a lovely job holding down the flag.
Thank you so much. I couldn't do it without you.
Couldn't do it without you. Hi, Mary.
We have an equal admiration society going here.
We do. You know what I want to do?
What do you want to do?
Nap.
I could do that so easily. Oh, but my house looks so pretty. Tammy and Melody daughter and one granddaughter came over on Friday. We started at 9 o'clock and they left at 6 o'clock.
Wow.
We were all so tired. But all the inside decorations are up. The Christmas dishes got switched out. I had a few things to do, like table runners and things like that, but so pretty. Except I ran out of AA batteries.
Uh-oh.
I know. I have to stop and get some tonight.
Hi, Julie. The design is from Janine Babich. It is a free design that she just released on her website. You go to today's date on the events calendar. You'll be able to click on the link and it will take you to her website for an easy download.
You got it. He had a nose hair. Had to get rid of it. So this is probably the longest sew out. It's 8 minutes to do this satin stitching, but she always does such a beautiful job of it that it makes it so nice. And I really do like this little guy. So if you are concerned that the dish might be too hot, use 2 layers of the Insel Bright, and that should be fine. Or use the Insel Bright and a couple layers of batting, not fusible, but like the Warm and Natural. I would just use 2 layers of Insel Bright, and that should withstand any heat. Or you can just have him for table decoration. I mean, how cute are these? You could also put this into a placemat. Would be really cute and adorable.
Totally, McGodley.
I was just starting to walk over there.
Barb Atwell says she loves Christmas decorations.
Me too, Barb. I like just sitting there in the evening with all the lights on the banisters and the mantle and trees. It's so fun. However, I will say that Friday was one of those days, one tree didn't want to light up, so Melody stripped all the lights off and redid that. Then when we put the garland on the mantle, of course, those didn't want to all light up, so they all got thrown away in the trash, new lights put on. And when we went to put the garland on the cuckoo clock, half of it didn't want to light up. So it was that kind of a day in decorating. Lights, new lights were applied.
How big does he stitch out?
This guy, about, the whole thing is about, what, 8 by 8? You've got him over there behind you. Yeah, I'd say 8 by 8. She's going to go measure him right now.
8 by 8.
Whoa, amazing.
8 by 8.
And that would be about right, that the inner part is 6 by 6-ish.
Barb says that they already have the lights on as it's almost dusk. And then her grands are going to be staying the night.
Neat. My lights will be on when I get home. They come on at 5 and go off at 11. They're all on timers. Miss Barb Atwell, we have a bag of goodies in the back for you.
He is darn cute.
Can't you just see the snow oozing out of him? So from your width of fabric, the green that we put in your kits, I did 2 pieces. This is a 10 by 10 piece. And then I cut 2 pieces 10 by 12. And those are going to be used for our envelope back.
Barb says, I know I'm a bit delinquent.
Oh, Barb. Santa's watching. This would make a cute little snowman quilt, just doing the blocks on point.
Oh, yeah. He's very cute.
All right. So I have my 2 pieces for the back side. Going to lay this one down here. Just make sure that it covers that basting area. And then lay this one this way. And when I say 10 by 12, here's the 12-inch, your folded, your 10-inch pieces, the edges together. Make sure he's laying down there nicely.
Bonnie, there is a kit available for today. It is called the In the Hoop Snowman Trivet Fabric Kit. It will make one of the trivets, and it is $6.59.
And so bright. The side, you want to slow your machine down and hold this piece down. Come on, baby. Perfect. Nice. Then pop him out of the hoop. And trim very close to the stitching line. And those scissors are not large enough. Hold please, I'll be right back. This is not a place where you want to use your wave scissors. You want some regular scissors. If you think you might cut your stitching line, you can always sew it twice before you take it out of the hoop.
Julie says, I finally used a kit Val did of a tree on a towel Val did a couple years ago.
Really? Do you still like it? After 2 years? Sometimes I start things and I don't get them finished. So just turn him wrong side, right side out. Do you want to turn your camera so they can? And then when you get him all turned, give him a good little press, and he'll be ready to share with your neighbors and friends. So just remember, no microwaving him because he would melt. And he would melt your microwave too.
That's scary.
It is scary. So ladies, hope you have a good day this evening. Good evening, I should say. And we'll see you. No, Cindy will see you tomorrow. Yes. Yeah. Yes. Cindy will see you tomorrow. And we'll see our Sew and Tell ladies tomorrow at 10.
All right.
So have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.